A motor grader pioneer. Galion motor graders are now a name only familiar to old hands in the earth-moving business, the company having been absorbed entirely by Komatsu in 1995. A Galion Premier Steel reversible road machine of 1911 vintage seen at work carving out a road bed. As can be seen, this is a 5 horsepower model with hand-driven controls and a 10-foot mouldboard blade. A glimpse back to the good old fledgling days of earth moving. From 1927 comes this slightly blurry image of a Galion one-man centre control grader at work on a country road. This machine was powered by a 10 horsepower Wakusha gasoline engine and had an 8-foot mouldboard. It weighed approximately 4 tonnes. Not all Galion graders were large. This little model 503 was classed as a maintenance grader and used by small towns, county councils and the like for car parks and similar. Its small size belied its abilities, and many of these machines still exist today, tucked away awaiting their next chore. As can be seen, transportation on a 2-axle tilt trailer was no problem. Owned by the CSX railway conglomerate, this well-worn Galion T600L is used for railroad ballast, maintenance and keeping road access ways neat and tidy. As well as the cab and scarifier, the machine is fitted with a 14-foot mouldboard. The T600 weighed around 15 tonnes. Galion Model 104 motor grader of 1966 vintage, seen at a machinery show in the USA, and still in remarkably good condition. Galion's mainframes were very strong and gave little trouble in service, unlike some of their contemporaries. Several machines of this type were sold in New Zealand. International powered Galion Model 118 being slowly consumed by the ground where it has been parked for a considerable number of years. Many of the IH powered Galions were repowered with Cummins or GM diesels to extend their operating life. A Galion T500 grade O-Matic, at one time during the 1950s, the world's largest grader. This example, which dates from the mid-1960s, has been well looked after and is still operational. Fully optioned, a T500 weighed around 14 tonnes and was powered by a Cummins diesel. Standard mouldboard was 14 feet wide. County-owned Galion Model 118 still in service and being used for maintenance of country roads. Apart from the full cab, extras included engine hood side doors and a substantial hydraulically operated scarifier. Looking very modern, this is a late production Dresser Galion A850. The A stood for articulated frame. This well-maintained example, fitted with a 12-foot mouldboard, cab, engine hood doors and a front push block, was for sale on Iron Planet and was probably one of the last of the type manufactured. Currently the only model of any of Galion's motor graders is this 1/50th scale Dresser Galion 850 by diecast company Minimac. While a little basic, it still looks okay in a lineup of motor graders. The 850 was one of the last motor graders offered for sale by Dresser Galion prior to the sale of the company to Komatsu.